I was actually pretty gratified, really. It's something that I've thought about for a long time, in being intentional in trying to work toward better efficiency. So the data actually was reaffirming to me. It provides a level of accountability that you just don't have otherwise. And when you're thinking in 20-minute increments, it's just amazing how quickly that time passes. And that's the surprising reality, because then you think surely 20 minutes has not gone by, like it must be off. So just having that incremental reminder, while sometimes frustrating, it's real, because it just recognizes how much is being done and the fast pace that you operate in. Certainly the hardest aspect for me were days that just sort of represent, being shot out of the cannonball. It's like it's one thing after another. And so the challenge for me at times was getting the data inputted within a timely manner. Well, the good part is again, it's going to, if you're using it with fidelity, it's going to cause you to reflect on what you were doing. And so if it was a matter of being extremely active within classrooms, working with teachers, assisting teachers, particularly working with students or working in small groups with students, then at least it's affirming that, your degree of closeness to the actual student, that's a good sign. I would just say you need to do it, because I don't think that there's really any other type of process that gets this finite in terms of looking at what you're doing on the ground on a daily basis. And, just again, if we're all honest, there's just always going to be a level of waste in our time. And while, we don't want to be draconian about it, it's okay, because you do get sidetracked. Really, this is sort of a mix of providing your own qualitative research, because you're inputting all the time, and it's just what you're doing in that moment. And when you do that over a couple of months or 6-month period, you're going to have a pretty robust material to look through. So funding can be a little bit tricky, just because I do have a principal line item in my budget, but it's very slim. So certainly everything comes down to your funds. However, if something is valuable and meaningful and it is directed at getting you better at what you do, then certainly it is money well spent. Sometimes you feel a little guilty spending money on yourself. It just feels a little weird, because you really want all your money going to assist your students, first of all, and then of course assist your teachers, so they feel supported. And especially in lean times, it's even more important. But at the same time, I don't think that we should neglect our needs completely, because we should have a growth mindset, and we should be committed to finding what works for us. So you have to find something that is going to provide a North Star for you, that gives you a level of self-accountability and sort of forces you into a routine of self-reflection. So I guess it's, finding the permission to be selfish and say, yes, I need this, and I know my own faults, and I think this is going to make me better.